Yo, YouTube, what is going on? It's Joel. Just want to make a video just to kind of give an update about what's going on in the business. I know I haven't made an update video in a very long time because it's just been kind of a shit show for the last, I would say for the last 2-3 weeks. 2 weeks at least it's been a shit show just with figuring out a whole bunch of things. So not really going to get too much into that, but it's just a lot going on, and it's business, right? It's business. It's how business is. Basically, we ended the month, and basically last month, if you remember, I don't know if I did a video or not, but just going over the goals for the month. So the goals for this month was to spend about $1,700, and we were expecting a 2.5 cost per lead. We were expecting we were expecting to get a 60% show rate. We were expecting to get about a 50% close rate on qualified shows. Not total shows, but qualified shows. And we were expecting to close, I think it was 11 or 12 deals is what we wanted to do. I don't really have the exact number. And I think it was 10 deals. No, we were expecting to close 10 deals and do 60% install, and basically close and install, get an installed in the pipeline, 6 deals going to install over this month period of January. So I'll let you know kind of how we did and what these numbers came out to, because I just did the numbers today. I kind of did the stats, wrote them down for the end of this month. It's been a crazy month, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. This little kid was just scared the shit out of me. I thought it was like an animal coming at me. So so total ad spend was about $1,960, I think, $930, something like that. We spent a little bit more in ad spend because this random kid wanted to join us, and I was like, hey, why not? And I upped the ad spend randomly. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have kept to the rules, but it is what it is. It was really great for the vibes. I think he had a deal that he got closed that he set. Really good to kind of keep the vibes up and also include somebody in the team. So if you're watching this, Mr. Fadi, you're a random point or whatever, random number that you joined in the middle of the month, but it was great to have you. So ad spend was a little bit more than I pretty much projected. So we spent about $1,900 in ads. Had a lot lower cost per lead. So I was expecting a 2.5 cost per lead. We had a 1.4 cost per lead. So it was ridiculously lower than what I expected it to be. So we had a lot more leads than expected. Set rate was about 18.8% at the end. Very good set rate. I'm happy with set rate. Contact rate was about 30%. Very good. Happy with that contact rate. Happy with that set rate. Show rate was where I kind of feel like we could have done better as a whole team. This is where I think we can improve moving forward. Show rate was about 44 or 45% this month. And I was, when I was doing it on my own, I was getting about 60% show rate. So show rate, obviously, with the new setters, new to the thing, it's not as easy, making sure to get it, all in one place. But the set rate was great. The contact rate was amazing. That means they were hitting them up, really well and on time. So that was amazing. Show rate was a little bit lower than what we wanted, but we're going to improve on that next month. So that was great. So for the valid shows, qualified shows, it's about 75%. And close rate, I think I ended on about 46% on qualified shows. I I would, you know, that close rate can shuffle up and down, but yeah, about 46% is what I ended with. I think I started off with my first 5 sets not closing, so it did not start off great. I would say, like, if you take off those first 5 and go to the last whatever before that, I think I'm closing at 50% plus, probably closer to like 55%, almost 60. If those first 5 deals didn't count, which I basically screwed it up until, thank God for Miss Artsy in the Discord, who kind of went through a call recording with me and just kind of slapped me around a bit for what I was doing wrong, things that I've been doing wrong for a long time, and that finally clicked for me. I feel like that call with Artsy was kind of the highlight of my month. Helped me grow so much in my closing ability, my sales ability, just the way that I approach sales, the way that I approach closing. It changed everything for me. Literally, like, every time I approach closing, what she taught me is in the middle of my mind. So, that training, I would pay tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's gonna make me so much money in my career. And she gave it to me for free, just being on Discord, and that's what a network can do for you. Just being around people and being in a group of people who are on the same path as you, who, that's something that I was writing down literally in my journal last month, is like, I want to be around people that are on the same path, are in the same industry as me, or just like around the same people and the same like-minded people. So that paid so many dividends, or me actually pursuing that, building my network and being around people that I want. And shout out the Discord, the Impact Team Discord that I randomly joined when I was in Austin last month, and I was able to meet cool people. I was able to meet Fadi. I was able to meet Artsy, who literally changed my life, my career, my business, with just that one day of, literally, it was like an hour or 2 of closing training that I literally like ingrained into my mind. And I will forever be grateful, and I will forever value education and coaching and learning online, learning from people who are ahead of you, learning skill sets, and just shortcutting. Like, this is stuff that I've been, like, for years that I've been doing wrong, that I was able to change. So I'm so happy about that. So 60% closes. So we ended the month with a total of, I believe, 12 deals. I feel like a few of those deals I wouldn't count as deals. A couple of those deals that I wouldn't count as deals. We had 3 cancels. So those 3 cancels are deals that I wouldn't even count it as a deal. I wouldn't even count them as a cancel because they were never actually closed. But we ended with 9 deals that are going into install. And that's amazing. That's amazing. This is kind of what I envisioned when I was last month when I was doing this, and I had 5 on my own. I was like, if I bring a team in, if I bring a setter, and I brought in Leon, I brought in Fadi, I spent a little bit more in ads. Just spend more in ads, and you can do amazing things. So very happy with the results. I don't know how much that is in terms of revenue, because there's a lot of, like I said in the beginning of this video, there's a lot of crap going on in the business to kind of figure out stuff with the installers and things like that. But we're figuring it out. We're seeing what's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good money. 9 deals is basically at least, I would say it's at least at a bare minimum $50,000. Even more than that if we can figure out this installer stuff. So I'm very happy with this. I feel like this month we have a lot of new things that I'm learning. Just today and yesterday, a couple things that I am implementing into the business that's going to completely change the cash flow side of things. Because if you've been watching these videos, you know that solar's cash flow is horrible, especially with this new installer that we're with right now. The cash flow is even worse. The payouts are even longer. So being able to figure out the cash flow side of things is really, really important. I've also been able to figure out a little bit about the my kind of work day and being able to schedule my work and how I'm going to work every day. I've been able to kind of have like a structured work day moving forward, so very happy about that. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll try to update people, this YouTube channel, myself, my future self, on how things are going, and kind of document the whole process. I started these series of videos on November 18th, so it's been about 3 months now. So December 18th, January 18th, February 18th is coming up just around the corner in about 2 weeks or so. So or no, not even 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So in less than 2 weeks, I will be 3 months into running these ads, doing this whole thing. And honestly, I'm really happy with where I've gotten. I didn't think I was gonna get this far this early. And obviously there's a lot more left to do, and there's a lot that is still missing. But I heard on a podcast today that like the life of a winner is just 90% just getting beaten up, and 10% of it is actually realizing your gain. So I'm very excited to what the future holds. It's super dark now, there's no lights, so I think that's the end of this video. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how everything goes. Peace.